welcome to another episode of BBNaija Updates on Leadership TV. I am Nifisat Abdurrahman. I know you've missed me, and yes, I missed you too. Let's dive right into the discussion. So, yesterday, for some reasons, maybe Biggie was tired or he just wants the housemates to bring out something, their hidden talent or something, and he asked the housemates to behave as big brother, and they are not to choose their partners or their friends and all. So for instance, TJ was big brother to Anita, and you know, somebody has to behave as big brother and the other person has to actually be himself and come to talk to the person like you're having an exact diary session with big brother. And it was a hit. Like, I loved it. I loved how the housemates were able to not like, oh, I'm not talking to big brother, this is the person I'm talking to. They were able to just like let out what they had. And of course, Biggie gave them some questions and told them not to ask personal questions. They should stick to the questions that he had given them to ask. And among the questions were who is the most annoying person in the house, who is the least annoying person in the house, what was your first impression about certain people, and everybody was able to say things, and some of them were shocking, I must say, because I don't know, but it was worth it, and we saw the housemates bring out their innermost, or should I say their hidden big brother talents, the way they carried out. I like where Kelly Ray called out Wani when she wanted to be like, and you, and Kelly Ray was like, I am big brother. So I really enjoyed that one, and I hope you did too. Still on the face your fears theme, the thing for this week is face your fears. So everything is surrounding channeling your strength and how to face your fears, how to fight your fears, how to overcome them and all. Biggie asked the housemates to gather in the lounge, and he told them to, one after the other, go to the front of the other housemates and talk about their fears. What is their greatest fear? Have they been able to overcome it? And the housemates took turns to talk about this thing, and there were a lot of revelations that we didn't see. Nelly talked about how she was abused, how she was molested at some point, and Kelly Ray, of all the people, Kelly Ray got me the most. Like, he talked about his trust issues, how it's hard for him to trust people. He talked about how he didn't even know his father. He was still a little kid. I think he said he was just a month old or so, and his father died of poison, so he didn't really get to enjoy the presence of his father, what it meant to enjoy fatherhood, having a father figure and everything. We also talked about losing his mother at a very young age, and because of that, it's hard for him to trust people entirely. He's very careful with people, careful when it comes to people generally, because he has seen a lot. Wani also talked about how she and her twin Handi were bullied, which made them really angry when Ruthie made certain statements about them and the whole altercation that went on before Ruthie left the house. Handi also talked about hers, and Handi also talked about how she was also always scared of expressing herself, and at some point she experienced the darkest moments in her life, and she became very fat because she was just eating out of anxiety. She just kept eating and eating until her sister was always there for her, until her sister was able to help her through the journey, which was why the only person she really trusts is her sister. Cassia also talked about hers. Victoria says her worst fear is failure, and I actually understand, but it was yesterday I really enjoyed the task, and it was I don't know, but there were just so many revelations, and it was interesting to watch. It was emotional. And Onyeka did some kind of drama Look at this song. Everybody is saying it's drama, so it's hard to tell if the tears were real because people were really dragging her. People were dragging her that oh, there was the way she looked at Nelly when she was talking about her experience, the whole molestation and harassment thing, and she was crying. So when she also came, I was talking about her own fears and what she had experienced in the past and was crying. You know, netizens were just dragging her left and right. And oh, you guys are upset, you guys this, you guys that. But it's all good, and we hope that somehow everybody finds a way to fight their fears and overcome them. Moving on, Sean. Out of the way, Sean, he was having a discussion with Victoria, and he advised Victoria to go and apologize to Onyeka. And Victoria said there was no need for that. That she's not even going to pretend. It's not like they were really, really friends from the beginning. So she's not even going to pretend. It's not worth it. It's not necessary. There's no point going to apologize to her. And I actually understand because even after Cassia went to apologize to Onyeka, Onyeka was telling the housemates that she came to give her a fake apology. And for that reason, Cassia was upset yesterday. She was telling Kelly that she regretted going to apologize to her. And Kalere was like, I warned you, I told you not to go, but you didn't listen. So Cassia was all like, she's not into all those things. There's no point pretending. She's not sorry, she's not sorry. It's not even worth it, so there's no need. It's not like they were friends before it happened, and it's not like they are still friends, so there's no point going to apologize to her. Biggie. I think Biggie is also beginning to feel like the housemates are not doing their, I don't want to use the word lackadaisical, but like they're not putting in much effort. They're not, according to Chizoba, she said it's not like the housemates are trying to be safe, but there's not much action. I don't know if it's just me, but there's not much action. They're just there sitting around. You know, the vibe we used to get is not there. So yesterday Biggie sent his ninjas to the house, wake them up in a certain kind of way, in a certain type of way. I was like, it's annoying. If anybody does that to me, I'm going to be very angry. I'm going to be pissed. I don't know how they were able to hold themselves, but it was very obvious. Sean, for one, was very, very irritated. Like at first he was forming stubborn, he refused to get up, and they had different instruments, the whistle, I think one of them even had a flute, and what's this instrument that the town criers usually use in the villages when they want to make announcements. Like they were literally hitting this thing on their heads. You're standing, you're sleeping, you just need to move from where you are. It was I felt for the housemates, but I mean, what are we here for? The fun of it, the annoyance, everything Biggie can do to make them to work. But I really felt for them, because if you do that to me, you like practically wound the whole of my day. But it's fine. Ben and Chizoba. I'm beginning to love these guys. I'm beginning to really, really love them. I'm beginning to see some kind of genuinity, some kind of real thing happening between the two of them. I love how their media rounds is going and everything that has been said. Ben, for one, is seeking vindication. In fact, during one of his media rounds, and I think even when he was chatting with Ebuka, he told Ebuka that he has spoken to his lawyers. His lawyers are working on it, that they are going to work on it, and he has even spoken to the organizers of the show, because he has asked for clips severally. He has asked for clips for like 4 times, and of course, where Handi said this thing happened, there are 4 cameras there, so the 4 cameras cannot be looking somewhere else when that particular thing was happening. If you don't remember, Handi accused Ben of touching her in some kind of way that she didn't like. So Ben is now like seeking vindication, like he wants to see the videos, and he has spoken to his lawyers, so his lawyers are on standby and they are going to take it up from there. He wasn't really happy about the whole situation, and I understand if actually he didn't do that. I really understand if he's feeling that type of way. The lovers, or the, according to Chizoba, the talking stagers, because they say they are in talking stage or in the talking stage. I don't know how to put it. Said, for a start, Ben took Chizoba to his family, where the family received them, and it was lovely to watch. It was lovely to watch, and the other evicted housemates were also there. Femi, David, the Tammy duo were there. Chine even made food for them. Chine made food and took to them. Inetu was there, and it was lovely. Everybody was like hugging, saying things, welcoming them. And in fact, at some point, Femi and Ben they're making jokes that they're going to drag other people too to come and have this break that they are having with them. And everything. Chizoba also got to talk about her relationship with her sister, all the altercations they had when she was having a discussion with Ebuka, and she said what she has is strictly friendship with OC, and there's nothing, and they cleared the air on a lot of things. If I want to go on and on, I'm not going to stop because the gist never stops. We have a lot of gist, things keep happening over and over and over. Like, so I'm going to just let it be here, let you rest, digest the little I've given you, even though I know it's not little. See you tomorrow, same time, same station. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.